I used to believe that love, once built on trust, was unshakable. That if someone looked at you like you were the only person in the room, they'd never be the one to make you cry. I believed that, until him. Until that night. Elias and I had been best friends before anything else. He knew my coffee order, the way I peeled the label off wine bottles when I was nervous, and that I couldn't sleep during thunderstorms. Loving him had always felt like the safest place in the world. Until it didn't. That evening started out ordinary. The sun had dipped just below the horizon, casting a warm orange glow through the windows of the cottage we used to call ours. I was staying the weekend there to clear my head, ere he'd shown up, unannounced, like a ghost from a dream I hadn't finished dreaming. He knocked twice, waited, then let himself in like old times. I turned around and there he was, same leather jacket, same hesitant smile that never quite reached his eyes anymore. "I didn't think you'd be here," I said, my voice barely above a whisper. "You said you needed space. You didn't say I couldn't visit my own damn memories." I could feel the air thicken between us, crowded with words we hadn't said in months. I should have asked him to leave, but instead I poured 2 glasses of wine and sat across from him like no time had passed. We talked about nothing, weather, mutual friends, what music we were into lately. But every time his fingers brushed the rim of his glass or his gaze lingered too long on my mouth, I felt it. The electricity. The tension. And the ache of all that had gone unsaid. "You remember that night we danced on this floor?" he asked suddenly, voice soft. "Of course I do," I said, my throat tightening. "We played that old blues record you loved. We spilled wine all over the rug. You wore that black silk dress," he added, a faint smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. "You said you'd never felt more beautiful." "I did," I whispered. "Because of how you looked at me." The silence that followed wasn't uncomfortable. It was loaded. Heavy. His eyes searched mine, not for permission, but for something deeper. Forgiveness, maybe. Or the pieces of me he left behind. "I never wanted to hurt you," he said. "But you did." His shoulders dropped. "I know." We sat like that for a long time, suspended in a moment neither of us knew how to end. And then he said it, the thing that shattered everything. "I didn't sleep with her." My breath caught. He didn't look away. "I need you to know that," he continued. "I didn't go through with it. I couldn't." "But you wanted to," I said, my voice breaking. "You let her think she had a chance." He nodded slowly, ashamed. I was lost. We were distant. I thought you'd already let go of me." My hands trembled as I set my glass down. "So you ran to someone who wasn't me?" "No. I ran away from someone I loved so much it scared the hell out of me." My heart twisted. I wanted to hate him. I wanted to throw something, scream, demand why I wasn't enough. But all I could do was look at the man I once trusted more than anyone else in the world, and still did, somehow. "I thought you'd never hurt me," I whispered. He stood and walked over slowly, kneeling beside me like a prayer. "I never wanted to. But I'm still the man who memorized the sound of your laugh. Who kept your love notes in his drawer. Who still dreams about waking up to your hair tangled on my pillow." Tears blurred my vision. My fingers reached out before I could stop them, brushing against his jaw. And for one moment, I let myself feel it again, what it was like to be loved by him. He leaned in, close enough for his breath to warm my cheek. "If you tell me to leave, I'll go." But if there's even a small part of you that still believes in us, say something. Please. I didn't speak. I kissed him. And in that moment, the storm between us didn't feel like an ending. It felt like the beginning of something raw, and real, and terrifyingly beautiful. But love isn't clean. It's messy, painful. And sometimes, the person who breaks you is the only one who knows how to put you back together.